automatizării rulourilor exterioare cu Somfy, puteți reduce temperatura din casă cu până la 7 grade Celsius în timpul verii. Un scenariu predefinit în Tahoma, unitatea de control a casei inteligente, va activa automat rulourile exterioare. Astfel, cu ajutorul soluțiilor Somfy, puteți reduce costurile de încălzire cu până la 30% și puteți utiliza în mod optim energia solară pentru a răci casa în timpul unui val de căldură sau pentru a o încălzi în zilele geroase de iarnă. Aflați mai multe detalii pe somfy.ro.
Use smart lighting throughout your day to transform your home and the way you feel. Easy to set up and effortless to use. Transform any room into an amazing environment by coordinating all your Philips Hue lights with one touch. Set the mood for a late-night movie and turn your room into your own personal theater. Or simply help you create an inviting and relaxing space to unwind after a hard day at work. If the weekend calls for a get-together, just simply use your voice to transform your space into a warm and enjoyable environment for you and your guests. And when it's time for bed, bring colorful new magic to story time before calling it a night. Transform any room into an amazing environment by decorating your home with light. Light your home smarter. Philips Hue. Use smart lighting throughout your day to transform your home and the way you feel. Easy to set up and effortless to use. The right light can help you start your day with a boost of energy. You can set the Philips Hue lights to the perfect light for studying. And when it's finally time to relax, the right light can make reading a good book even more enjoyable. With one click, you can transform your space into a sanctuary, so you can unwind and let the stress of the day melt away as you prepare for sleep. Let Philips Hue smart lighting support you in all your daily activities from morning to night. Light your home smarter. Philips Hue.
It's not every day you can be a part of a $100 billion industry. But the Internet of Things and the burgeoning building automation industries are making it possible. For electricians and electrical contractors, your opportunity is now. We know the products and demand are out there, and now there is a smart, comprehensive solution that installs easily and works flawlessly. Introducing eConfigure KNX Lite by Schneider Electric, the only design and commissioning automation solution made specifically for homes and commercial buildings. With eConfigure KNX Lite, electricians and electrical contractors can learn to design, commission, and maintain building automation systems in just one day. Here's how easy it is. Your customers want their home and business to be smart and connected, just like other areas of their lives. The installations need to be easily controlled and monitored by any mobile device, giving them access from anywhere in the world. Thanks to eConfigure KNX Lite by Schneider Electric, you can give your customers exactly what they need. Working with your customer at their home or place of business, you start by creating a floor plan. Then, using the simple graphic interface, you drag and drop the solutions that are needed to meet the customer's expectations. Once all the selected elements are in place, step 1 is complete. Now, back in your office, finish creating the complete system, including devices in the cabinets. eConfigure KNX Lite recommends the best actuators for each room. Design cabinets and configurations quickly and easily. You can even save these solutions and use them again on future projects to save time and resources. With one click, you simply export the professional bill of materials and reports from the software to order your materials and request estimates from suppliers, and send us a detailed quotation and reports for approval to your customer. Installing and commissioning the integrated management system is easy too. Your stakeholders can be confident of a successful project from start to finish. And most importantly, your customer is satisfied. Their automation systems are paired with their smartphone and tablet user interfaces, putting comfort and convenience into their hands. E-Configure KNX Lite by Schneider Electric makes any building a smart building and makes any electrician or electrical contractor a building automation expert. To learn more, please visit our website.
Construction. That's passion, emotion, looking forward, shaping the future. We at Perry help you to build. Our products make construction work more economical, faster, and safer. This is our mission, our motivation, and the driving force behind our success since 1969. Perry is one of the largest companies in the formwork and scaffolding industry. With our innovations, we set standards through new construction methods and materials, efficient solutions, and innovations for safety. Perry products simplify work processes and stand out due to their easy handling. But we offer much more. With our products, we support our customers thanks to a comprehensive service portfolio. Engineering, pre-assembly, 3D design, software solutions, financing models, and a lot more. In our view, products and services belong together, which makes us the right partner for companies of all sizes, from small family-owned businesses to large international corporations. No matter how small or how big, how simple or how complex, our goal is always the same: the success of your project. Hand in hand with the customer, our 1,300 engineers develop technical solutions that optimize material usage and the construction process. Pre-assembled products increase productivity and profitability, along with cost certainty. To comply with budget and time schedules, Perry offers professional support and advice throughout the entire project. In doing so, we take advantage of the huge opportunities that are opening up for our sector with digitalization. Our aim is to walk the path into the digital future of construction together with our customers. We're a modern family business. Our unique culture is the foundation for our economic success, made possible because a lot of people have done outstanding work. Our values, our success factors, and our clear strategy guide us in continuing Perry's success story. Looking forward, shaping the future, taking responsibility. This attitude was and is a key factor of Perry's success. Openness for new things, entrepreneurial boldness, and reliability in our actions. That's what you can expect from us in the future too. Because one thing is certain, people will always be building and shaping their environment. And Perry, your reliable partner, will help you do just that.
Do you know what Aluprof and Mars have in common? If we collected all the material we produced in the past few years, we could build a bridge to Mars. Spectacular high-rise buildings, universities, concert halls, shopping centers, hotels and homes, great and small. Buildings featuring aluminum architectural systems by Aluprof are built all over the world. We're a presence in 57 countries on 5 continents. We have 1,900 business partners, 2,900 experts on our staff, our own research and innovation center, and 5 production facilities. We've been on the market for more than 70 years, but that's just the beginning. Today, we're already thinking about the shape tomorrow will take. The Aluprof range includes window and door systems, facade systems, sun protection systems, and pergola systems.
This is the story of a hero. Not a showy hero that demands attention, but one working tirelessly behind the scenes, never stopping, never breaking, day after day, year after year, decade after decade. At Isover, we see insulation as a powerful but invisible hero of our spaces and places, installed and then forgotten, but relentlessly working to make our lives better, to make home feel more like home, to make work feel less like work, to save energy and money, to help take care of our planet. And we're in it together. Every step of the way, from contracting to constructing. Always on to improve our quality of life at home and at work. To provide value that lasts and lasts. So while this hidden hero on the surface might seem subtle, it makes a powerfully positive impact that extends far beyond walls, roofs, or even industrial ducts. And as more of us embrace this hidden power of insulation, we have the opportunity of becoming hidden heroes ourselves too.
În 30 de ani, aș zice că le-am trăit pe toate. De la atingerea dură a bormașinii, la gâdilatul imposibil al creionului cerat, am fost măsurat, apoi străpuns ca să pot ține în brațe ani de zile rafturi pline cu tot felul de amintiri. Nu mă plâng. Chiar dacă pare că sunt neputincios în fața acestei avalanșe de idei, eu sunt cel care le ține pe toate. Rigips, originalul, de 30 de ani rezistă în fața ideilor tale.
Materiile prime sunt atent cântărite și amestecate după o rețetă specială, fiind apoi topite în cuptor la o temperatură de 1200 grade Celsius. Sticla topită fierbinte curge direct în instalația de fibrilizare. Printr-un proces de centrifugare la viteze mari, sticla topită se transformă în milioane de fibre, care sunt apoi pulverizate cu liant și colectate pe banda transportoare. În cuptorul de polimerizare, materialul trece printr-un proces de maturare și își stabilizează culoarea, rezistența și durabilitatea dimensională, rămânând în același timp elastic și flexibil. Întregul proces de producție este atent monitorizat și controlat de experții URSA. Produsul se taie apoi la dimensiunile dorite și se imprimă cu logo-ul URSA și marcajele de tăiere. La unele produse, pe suprafața de vată de sticlă se lipesc anumite cașeraje. Instalația de compactare comprimă produsele și le ambalează, pregătindu-le pentru livrare. Saltelele și plăcile astfel comprimate sunt stivuite pe paleți și înfășurate în folie, asigurându-se astfel siguranța transportului către destinație. Produsele nu părăsesc fabrica înainte ca inspectorii de calitate ai URSA să se asigure că saltelele și plăcile respective au grosimea corectă, că sunt ușor de tăiat și mai ales că sunt suficient de flexibile pentru a intra în orice gol. Produsele din vată minerală de sticlă URSA sunt disponibile în magazinele de materiale de construcții din întreaga țară.
We have committed to reduce our current and future carbon emissions and capture the equivalent of our historic emissions. Through a partnership with WWF, we continue to finance projects that protect and restore our world's forests for people, nature, and climate.
Hello, my name is Tanya Herr. I'm a technical support of Fibran, the producer of XPS boards. Today we are putting together the seismic foundation pillow on the family house of the Slovenian architect Tadej Belt. So here we are just at the beginning of laying the XPS boards of 400 kilopascal compressive strength. This is the underlayer on top of which we shall put the waterproofing insulation. This phase comes later. One very important moment at the passive housing is to prevent the cold bridges. To prevent them, we need to stick the boards very tightly together. So the joints are very carefully put together and they need to put in the staggered order so they are never in line. The L shape of the edge of the boards is always put in the package the same way, so it is easier for the installers to always just take the board and put it in the right place the right way. One might think what to do with the leftover like here. The precise measuring will put exact piece as needed in this line. The leftover piece will be put on the beginning of the next line. So practically no waste will be produced in laying down the boards. Here we have a hot wire cutter that forms very even and smooth joints. This is also very important in preventing the thermal bridges. Today is a very sunny day. To prevent the XPS boards from deforming until the next layers come on top of it, we are putting the, as I said, temporary measure, we are shading it with a light geotextile. This geotextile will be removed once we start putting the waterproofing. Here we have the second phase of the seismic pillow. This is the membrane that prevents geopathogenic radiation as well as the radon, the gas, which is a silent killer. So the first layer is one side self-adhesive bituminous membrane with aluminium foil on top of it. The direction of the foil goes perpendicular to the joints of the XPS. So the overlapping is slightly bigger than as if this was laid down as the normal vapor barrier. This is sensitive phase because the protection foil has to be parallel, very carefully removed. So the overlaps and the joints will be properly sealed together. If we go under the angle of 45 degrees, this will enable the smooth removal of the protection foil. Sometimes, due to the length of the membrane, we need to make a cross overlappings. It is wise and it is suggested to even down the overlaps within the one line of the membrane. Thus, we will reduce the thickness of the overlapping joints when the next layer comes on top of this one. Clean and precise installment is very important in each and every phase of the installment of the seismic pillow. because the membranes here are not the ordinary bituminous membranes. They are self-adhered and they need to be put on a clean, dry and dust-free surface. As the day goes by, the third layer is now installed. We are still on the day one. The whole surface is covered with XPS boards, the first layer of waterproofing, which is also the actual protection of the radiation and of radon, the gas. So the second layer, the membrane that goes on top, the lower layer with aluminum foil, is called Fibron Hydro 1.8 SK, which means that this is the actual waterproofing, only 1.8 millimeter thick. It is self-adhesive, double-sided bituminous membrane. What is also important here is that we lay down the first layer with a half width of the first membrane. Why is this so? Because we wanted to prevent double overlapping of the two membranes. If we didn't do that, we would have at certain points 4 membranes in one line, which we want to prevent. So here the protective foil is removed from the lower layer and the top layer is placed in place. Before we remove the top protection, we shall come with the seismic boards, but this is the next phase. So the colleague here is checking whether the overlaps are stuck together on the proper way before we come with the next layer, which is just measured here prior to removing the protection layer, which will enable adhering both layers together. Since we always need to tailor the membranes to the measure, we need to be careful while doing it on the site to protect the lower layers. It wouldn't be really nice to cut the membrane on top of the lower membrane and actually make a scar, which will produce, or which might produce, the potential leaking afterwards. The next phase here is after putting 2 layers of waterproofing membrane on top of each other. Now we are marking the position of the form elements, which will be the border for the future foundation slab. Our working day is coming to its closure, just for today. To prevent the humidity on the foil and to prevent the foil for the next stage, we are putting back the protective foil on top of the waterproofing, but just to the line where the next stage or next layer of XPS will be put on top of this waterproofing layer. The most important thing is to start in a perfect point. So the positioning the first board will actually influence the positions of the boards to follow. The guys are very precise and we have enough time, so the formula to successful installment is to be as slow as possible, or to be translated as precise as possible. As slow as they go, under a minute, 1 row is finished. So when we say slow and precise in whole, it doesn't really mean to be very slow. Underground applications are, or they haven't been always the standard applications, because this is a very sensitive area of every building. Sensitive because once it is finished, it's very difficult to repair anything. So for such applications, the materials need to have a special papers. This is a European technical assessment for the seismic boards, which is done in Germany and actually enables us to build in legally and professionally XPS in the underground applications. The phase which is now at the end of the day here before we will put the steel for the foundation slab is the forming the edge in the height of the thickness of the foundation slab. This is the form element made of XPS with grooves on the inner side so the concrete will stick together with the boards in the horizontal and the vertical plane. The polyurethane foam is here used to glue the two XPS pieces together. Since this foam has very low expansion, we shall wait 5 to 6 minutes until it dries up a bit, and then we will put two XPS elements one on top of each other, and this will be a perfect glue prior to pouring the concrete off the foundation slab.